What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Detroit Lions sim franchise. It is time for the Year 5 preseason, but before we get into those games and sim them, let's take a look at the depth chart here. Some of you guys have been asking to see this, so we're going through it here. Go through every position, pause it if you want to get a clearer look at it, but I don't expect this to change too much before the regular season unless we get some injuries, so it should pretty much stay the same. I thought about changing some positions of players, but I ended up not doing any of that heading into the preseason. As we go ahead before the week 1 game, take a look at some free agents and make some signings here. We wanted to add a couple cornerbacks, so I believe we added Leon Hall there and Nickel Roby, along with a wide receiver here. In a minute we sign Roby there, and we look through here. Jordy Nelson is a free agent, but we're not going to sign him. We're going to sign Rashard Matthews there, I believe the former Dolphin. We're going to sign him, and we'll get into week 1 here at home against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Can we get a win? God damn it, we can. We lose 31-9 to the Tampa Bay Bucks at home. 2 turnovers by this Detroit team. Matthew Stafford, 128 yards, no touchdowns, but no interceptions. Winston, 126, touchdown and interception. Taylor Mason in backup duties, 2 interceptions for him. Theo Riddick and Amir Abdullah doing good. 53 yards for Riddick, 50 for Abdullah, both on 10 carries. So they continue their good play from last year. Golden Tate, I believe he's our 3rd string receiver, 55 yards for him. Landry, our number 1, 63 yards for him. Actually, I think Landry's number 2. Kevin White's our number 1 receiver, I believe, after Calvin Johnson retired. But the Lions lose week 1. Week 2, they're on the road in Washington to take on the Redskins. Can we get our first victory of the preseason? We can. The Lions get it done. Not a lot of offense, well, yardage-wise. They get a 31-14 victory. Rob Daniels, the quarterback for the Redskins, 77 yards and a touchdown. Taylor Mason, 51 yards. No interceptions this time. Stafford, 108 with a touchdown and an interception. Arian Foster's on this Redskins team. He had 60 yards. Theo Riddick, a touchdown. Abdullah, 52 yards and a touchdown. So the running game continues to play well. Joseph Landry got a touchdown, 66 yards on 4 catches. Cameron Bernard, our top tight end, reeled in 4 for 39. AJ Green plays for the Redskins now. And here you go, taking a look at the defensive stats here. A couple interceptions, or 3 interceptions, by this Lions defense. And here's a look of me just going through and doing the game prep here, trying to get some XP for our starters, but the younger starters on the team, and hopefully adding to their overall as the week 3 preseason back at home against the Chicago Bears. Both of us 1-1, and the Lions get the victory again. These games don't mean nothing, but we want to see how the stats play out and how the players do. 33-28. Taylor Mason had a touchdown. Johnny Manziel plays for the Bears now, 128 yards for him. Stafford, 165 with a touchdown and an interception. Amir Abdullah goes 11 carries, 81 yards. Theo Riddick, 12 carries, 43 yards. So that duo is killing it for the 2nd straight year. I believe Christoph Dansby there had a touchdown as well. Kevin White, 83 yards receiving. Landry there with some receiving yards. Jalen Strong, 2 for 33. I believe that said. You're looking at the sacks here. We had a couple sacks from a few players and interceptions from rookie Jermichael Hopkins. But we lose Taylor Mason in this game to a broken thumb, out for 4 weeks. We need to make 3 cuts before that, so we need to make 4 so we can sign another QB here. And we look through here, we're gonna cut center. Travis Swanson gets cut. He was the best center we probably had, but we saved the most money with him, and he's not much better than the players we had behind him. So we made our 4 cuts, and we move on to week 4 and the Green Bay Packers, and we lose 37-16. I don't think I showed it, but we signed Brian Hoyer to back up Matthew Stafford with the Taylor Mason injury. And, oh, here we signed Hoyer, but he got injured in week 4 of the preseason, a dislocated ankle. He is out for 4 weeks. We need to make another cut. We cut Rashard Matthews so we can go sign a quarterback. We end the preseason 2-2. We look at Colin Kaepernick. David Fales here, back to Kaepernick. Thad Lewis, and we finally settle on, I believe, TJ Yates to be our backup for a few weeks here, as week 1 of the regular season will be coming up next. It'll be weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. We start out at home against the Minnesota Vikings. How will this season go? Leave your predictions down in the comment section, along with any other feedback. Leave that down there. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and share it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and want to see more Detroit Lions Sim franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter at MaddenBallerz, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.